Hey guys, welcome back to CALLOUS Invitational 3, Round 6. We are so deep in this tournament at this point. Lower bracket between Undisputed and Blightbringer. This is the second game, and Blightbringer, the underdog, took down Game 1. He is looking to be able to say that he eliminated Roro and then Undisputed in consecutive late rounds of this tournament, and what a feat that would be. Undisputed is looking to rally back, and he is very, very capable of doing so. So we'll see if he makes his stand. He's got his back against the wall and his one loss in this or potential third game from being eliminated. Here is his stand. And he's going to begin it with, same as last game, a Zapdos. Blightbringer opting for a different lead this time. He's got a T-Tar, which obviously favors the T-Tar. We see the T-Tar is going to stay in. Here's BP. Breloom going to be the recipient, and Rock Slide, despite resistance, going to do 52%. Breloom does have lefties, but that won't save him from a subsequent Rock Slide. But T-Tar cannot stay in. A fighting move would just knock him out instantly. Instead, it is Spore. That's going to catch Celebi on the way in. Don't know if Breloom could do meaningful damage to that. HP Bug would be a nasty surprise. Focus Punch, thinking there'll be a switch. There is. And Rachi going to take this neutrally, but it is going to hurt because Breloom hits like a truck. And that neutral damage is going to do 80%, which is ridiculous. And if he's faster here, he could just kill him with Sky Uppercut. But he gets out of the way just in case Rachi's faster, and the leftovers indicated that it would have been, so that was a good switch. Here comes Charizard, and Undisputed is defaulting to what he's been winning with throughout the tournament, just these odd, very offensive, mixed offense teams with obscure threats. This is the Undisputed bread and butter. He's the only guy I know that consistently runs and wins with these kind of teams, but he has a very good track record with it, and his back is against the wall, so he's defaulting to what he knows and what he's comfortable with. We'll see if it pays off. We see an Ice Beam Coon here from Blightbringer. Another Focus Punch is about to come down. This is another Undisputed specialty where he just spams the crap out of Focus Punch. This is the kind of team that he likes to play, and it's going to be successful here. Jirachi is going to bite the dust, and Undisputed with his first lead of the game and of the series. Swampert comes into Tyranitar here. 38% Rock Slide. That's probably a choice Bantar to be doing that kind of damage. And indeed, the T-Tar switches out. Here's Celebi. Going to take the Earthquake really well. Just 15% laughable damage here. This looks like it could be some kind of Combine spam team from Blightbringer leading the CB T-Tar. And then multiple Combine abusers in the back. We'll see if Celebi's faster here. He's not, but I mean, it could very well be a plus speed nature for the Charizard. Coon comes in thinking there'll be a fire attack, and there is, and it's going to do 36% despite resistance here. However, HP Grass or any kind of HP Electric, anything like that, would not KO the Coon from here, and as such, Charizard gets out of the way. Hydro Pump there obviously would have killed the Charizard. That's going to miss the Lax. Wouldn't have killed that, but certainly would have taken the damage on it if he could help it. Focus Punch again. Ballsy from Undisputed, and he's going to get paid off once again. That's going to be an easy one-hit KO on T-Tar, who's 4x weak to fighting, and this game looking like a bit of a reverse from the previous. Last game, all Blightbringer. This game so far, all Undisputed. Earthquake heavy damage, but does he get boomed on or self-destructed? No, that's even worse! Boomed on or body slammed is what I meant. Boom and self-destruct are the same thing, but counter is even more devastating here. This game, a complete reverse. It was 6-3 Blightbringer in the previous. We've got 6-3 Undisputed in this one. Here comes Porygon 2, tracing immunity, getting self-destructed on. That goes down. This game is one-sided as the previous one was. Undisputed rickrolling him here. Blightbringer on turn 15 down to only 2 Pokemon, Celebi and Coon. Metagross here very well may just blow up on him immediately. Hydro Pump crit would have been nice, but he doesn't find it. It is indeed an immediate boom, and Celebi the last man standing. It has more than zero chance here. Step 1 would be a miss from Charizard on Fire Blast. Undisputed instead opting for Zapdos. Perhaps it is HP Ice. Celebi, I think, is going to be Super Celebi, given the team. This is a clear Calm-Mind offense team. And T-Wave and then immediate full power is definitely a good start. We'll see how Undisputed can follow up with this. He does not have Drill Peck or HP Ice. Best thing he can do is Thunderbolt. That gives Blightbringer a glimmer of hope, but it would still require, no matter what, a miss from Charizard, which is 85-15 in favor of hitting. And even with that, some other things would have to happen, but getting around the Charizard problem is going to be tough. Full power not helping his case by any means. This is all assuming that Breloom doesn't simply have HP Bug, which would end the Celebi's day immediately. Charizard comes in on a full power. That's risky. It could have simply died there to a Psychic, but now the game is over pending a Fire Blast miss. Obviously, that's what Charizard goes for, and he does get the miss. Is there punishment? There's the Psychic knockout. That gives a glimmer of hope for Blightbringer if the Breloom doesn't have HP Bug or HP Ghost. Either one would be good enough here. Sky Uppercut is the best thing he has. That also dies to Psychic. Now, is Swampert good enough? He better kill with Ice Beam, otherwise he gets rocked by Giga Drain, and Celebi gets massive recovery here, but I do think that Ice Beam will be good enough against a non-bulky Celebi, and indeed it is. Celebi will go down, a little bit of a scare at the end there for Undisputed, but he's going to pull it out. He was so far ahead to where he can afford to lose a couple of pokes, and indeed Undisputed will send us to a Game 3. He is not ready to die just yet. So now there'll be a third game, a decider, in which one of these players, Undisputed or Blightbringer, will be eliminated from this tournament, and you know that game's coming up next, but please, in the meantime, throw me a thumbs up on this game, and I will see you in Game 3.